I'm too comfy cozy in my hammock. I don't want to get out. But I must. Good morning. Today is Mount Mansfield, the big daddy. This is the big one. It is a little bit after 9. I did not get up and get out of here like I said I would. I lied. I'm a liar. I laid in my hammock for like, I don't know, an hour maybe. I kind of like was nodding off and on between like 5 and 7. And then from like 7 to 8, I was like, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can get out. But my kryptonite out here is wet clothes, y'all, is putting on wet clothes the next morning. Like, that is the thing that just makes me want to curl up in a ball and cry. But I know from experience that if I just get up and I do it and I start walking, it's not going to be that bad. It's going to be fine because my body heat is going to dry out my clothes and it'll be okay. But when I'm all snug in my hammock with my quilt all up around me, ooh, I have a lot of internal monologue happening. That's okay. Whatever. It is what it is, right? Today is going to be what it is going to be. And but Mansfield is like over 4,000 feet. I should have verified. I'll have to put a little fact check here in this video, but it's the biggest one. It's the biggest climb. It's Mansfield because apparently like the profile is like a man, right? There's like we come up the forehead and then like his lips and chin and Adam's apple. I think the Adam's apple is like the highest peak. Or the chin. I don't know. Anyways, so that's what we're doing today. The goal is to get to Sterling Pond Shelter, which is 12.7 miles. So about a mile shorter than yesterday, but the climb today is going to be big. So a lot of elevation gain, a lot of elevation loss. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It is nice and blue skies out today. So hopefully I'll be able to see all the things that they say you can see from on top of the man's face. You are supposed to be able to see Lake Champlain and Burlington, Camel's Hump, which we did a couple days ago, and even to Jay Peak, which is the last mountain that you cross, or I guess the last like big-ish mountain that you cross before this thing is over. So that'd be really cool to be able to see everything. But I think weather-wise, it's supposed to be nice for the next couple days, even though these mountains make their own weather. But I'm going to finish drinking my coffee. And I'm going to put on my wet clothes. I'm start walking. I'm going to do it. It's going to be fun. It's a beautiful day in Vermont. I did it. I put on my wet clothes. Here we go, Galaxy. We are moving with a quickness. put on my raincoat. Kibaz. I want to speed up the heating process. All right. We're doing it. All is well. It was much worse in my mind than it actually is. It always is. We are about 2.5 miles in, 1.4 to get to the forehead. So far, I mean, it's been like a pretty gentle incline, which has been nice. A lot of water. I stopped pretty soon after I started. I like the first stream I crossed to fill up. There was supposed to be a spring where I don't know if I'm eating hair or spider webs. There was supposed to be a spring where I stayed last night. I think it was farther down the path that I had set my hammock up on, but I was like, 0.2 miles the opposite direction. No, thank you. So, but there's been plenty of water today. All the streams are flowing, which is nice. But well, that doesn't change the fact that I started out carrying 3 liters. There was one day that like water was scarce and I was like, I mean, it was like probably mental, but I was so stinking parched all day. So I figured going up Mansfield, today's not a day to mess around, not have water. No. But anyways, onward. Just to the needle's eye. Oh, it was a bit scurry. We got half a mile to the forehead, and I'm debating on whether I should take stuff out of my pack and put my heavy food bag on the bottom, put my light stuff on the top, so I'm not so top heavy. Because I don't want to fall backwards off this thing. Yee! Cancel Christmas. Y'all, I just switched the order of my bag. I put my food on the bottom and I put my sleep system on top. It feels like 10 pounds lighter. I feel like such a dummy. So, from henceforth, that's where that big ol' hulking thing's gonna go. On the bottom. Whew. Oh, this is amazing. I'm like a new person. I just passed a flip-flopper who's going southbound. And seems like he's accomplishing this in like what seems like 2 weeks. I was like, whoa. Go ahead. All right. To the forehead. I think that is camel's hump. Boop. Whoa, right there. Now we're here. How freaking bananas is that? All right, gotta get up there. I guess this is a Frenchman's Pow. Y'all, this hike along Mansfield has been glorious. Oh my gosh, it's been so beautiful. Views. And I just saw a trail runner shirtless, so it's a tasty little treat. I know it's wrong to objectify people, but tasty little treat nonetheless. We made it on top of the man, and now we're going down. It's freezing up here. So we're getting down here. It was beautiful. Sat too long, got too cold. Now it's time to get the blood pumping again, but it was absolutely beautiful views, like insane. Absolutely insane. So wild. Onward. I am leaving, I don't know what it's called, visitor center, something or other, Smuggler's Knot, visitors, something, back into the forest. Ooh, excuse me. Lookout's wife was sitting in the parking lot with some trail magic. It was fabulous. I was her first customer today, but she got another one, and she's giving him a ride into town, so that's awesome for him, awesome for her. But oh my god, my pole's stuck. But the glorious thing is that she gave me a sleeping pad, which means all these enclosed shelters that, you know, like when I hung my hammock on the stinking deck or whatever that stork's nest was, I could have slept inside on the floor on a pad, even though I have a feeling that this is going to feel 1,000 times worse than a hammock. But I've got options, ladies and gents. I have options. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. 3.9 to go. All uphill. But feeling refreshed. Had a bag of chips, got some cookies, had a Powerade, a whole one, red one. So, let us finish this day. Yes. Not as quick as possible, but you know, like, I'm ready to be done with it. We have 3.1 left. I'm starting to think maybe this was a bit ambitious for today. Doing Mount Mansfield and then dropping down into the road to Stowe and then going 1,500 feet up to the shelter. I guess I could stealth if I wanted to. That's an option. Sound a little tasty right now, too. It's like almost 5 o'clock, though, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Ay, 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 ay. Came up over there and walked all along there. And then came down in there somewhere. Now we're back up here. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It is 7 o'clock. I went off script because I'm at the top of, I was gonna go to Sterling Pond Shelter, which is 0.2 from where I am right now, but it's an open face shelter. And as I was walking, I noticed that there was a ski lodge at the top of this mountain. And I thought, let me go check and see if it's open. And it is. So I think I'm gonna stay here tonight. Make use of my new pad that I just got from Lookout's wife. And this way my shoes can dry out totally, hopefully, indoors, and my clothes will stay dry. So when I'm out of the elements, I don't think there's gonna be a place for me to hang my hammock because we're over 3,000 feet. And that's where it's like really green and mossy and like really thick, like pine. And they also have a lot of the trail, like the sides of the trail roped off. So it's like, stay in your lane. So I don't think I'd have success finding a place to put my hammock anyway. So I'd have to sleep in the shelter on the pad anyways. And so I'm like, let's just sleep indoors like a civilized person might. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna make my dinner real quick, like, because I'm freaking tired. I think so I guess technically 12.5 miles is what I did today, because it was 12.7 to Sterling Pond Shelter. But I think it was a big day. I bit off more than I could chew. I'm feeling it a little bit, just because that last like 4 miles up from like the road to Stowe was like another 1,500 foot at least gain in elevation. So I'll have to go and look at the elevation loss and gain for this section that I did. But I mean, Mansfield was absolutely gorgeous. It was glorious. I loved every minute of that, like hiking up to it. Hiking down was a bit difficult. I saw people coming up that way and I was like, sheesh, y'all need to go the other way because it's a lot prettier and a lot easier. Going down was like, there's some butt scooting involved. But anyways, yeah, it was a good day. It's a a good day. I wanted to throw in the towel yesterday, and today I'm like, this is why we're here. We love it out here. This is why. So, anyways, it was a good day. What if I can hang my hammock from these rafters? I don't think so. That's crazy talk. I'll sleep on the pad. Whew. Tomorrow, the goal is to get into Johnson. Kibaz, I want to go to Moog's and have a burger and a beer and sleep in their backyard. Sounds like a hoot, right? So that's what the goal for tomorrow is. I'll have to look and see how many miles that is. But right now I'm dry, I'm tired, ready to go to sleep. I'm feeling good that I'm inside. Good night, y'all.